Still keeping up with that is that the jury is still out on finding a magic formula to achieve the one-third gender principle in governance at the county level. Whereas the Constitution provided a 3-year strict timeline for Parliament to enact legislation to achieve county assembly gender balance and diversity, as envisaged in the Article 197 of the Constitution, the odds remain unfavorable in realizing the text and spirit, if not more than 2/3 of either gender representation in the county assembly. As the Devolution conference kicks off, Irene Muchuma Odim shines the light on the women agenda in county governance.
The official opening of the Devolution conference in Eldoret, Uasin Gishu County, marked the start of deliberations to take stock of gains and challenges in implementing devolution for the last 10 years. Whereas the focus of the discussions largely centered on service delivery and accountability, there was little mention on specific steps to increase the number of women representation at the county level as envisaged in Article 197 of the Constitution.
Time has come for us to walk the talk in adopting a friendly, united front in addressing many issues that routinely arise as we implement devolution.
The women agenda remains a thorn in the flesh of subsequent governments, with Parliament failing to meet the 3-year timeline to enact legislation to ensure not more than 2/3 of members of the county assembly are of the same gender. A matter that found its way to court, resulting in a verdict for progressive implementation of the clause. In the 2013 election, no female was elected as governor or senator.
I was privileged to serve as the first cabinet secretary of the then Ministry of Devolution and Planning. I experienced firsthand the intrigues of the big bang transition from the centralized system to the devolved one.
However, a shift was noted in the 2017 election when 3 women were elected as governors, namely Charity Ngilu, Anne Waiguru, and the late Joyce Laboso. Additionally, 3 women were elected as senators, namely Susan Kihika, Margaret Kamar, and Fatuma Dulo. Fast track to the 2022 elections.
Simameni tupigie makofi huyu mama.
7 female governors were elected to office, the highest number recorded since implementation of the devolved system of governance in 2013. Perhaps an indicator of the gains, albeit a far cry from the envisaged 1/3.
Given also the trajectory, and according to the UN Women Africa report of 2022, devolution has increased the opportunities for women and other marginalized groups and has allowed them to participate and engage in county-level planning, budgeting, and implementation. This has been great opportunities.
However, the slot for female senators remained unchanged in 2022, with only 3 women elected in office. Senator Fatuma Dulo of Isiolo, who retained her senatorial seat, Agnes Kavindu Mudhama in Machakos, and Tabitha Karanja in Nakuru County, where the former Senator Susan Kihika was elected governor.
I, Susan Kihika, do hereby swear.
A similar trend is replicated in the county assembly slots. In 2013, 82 women were elected as members of county assembly. This number increased in 2017 to 96 and has continued to rise, with 116 women elected to county assemblies in 2022. However, the numbers remain significantly low, as the total representation of elected county assembly members stand at 1,450. As the county and national government administrators relook at the 10-year period of devolution, it is not lost that the gender parity debate remains unresolved, with the search for a workable formula still sketchy. Irene Muchuma Odim, the Prime Edition.